2026 is our 28th year of work in Hawaii. Over the years, we've learned a tremendous amount about the diversity of resident whales and dolphins around the Hawaiian archipelago, and including some extremely poorly known species such as dwarf sperm whales, pygmy killer whales, beaked whales, and false killer whales, among others. Our work has had a lot of implications for conservation and management. Early on, that involved providing evidence that a number of what are normally open ocean species have resident island-associated populations, and for some of these species, there are multiple island-associated populations. And that resulted in recognition by NOAA fisheries of multiple island-associated stocks of bottlenose dolphins, melon-headed whales, pantropical spotted dolphins, and false killer whales. Our work with false killer whales has been most consequential. In 2008, a Hawaii island stock was recognized based largely on our work and our collaboration with the Southwest Fisheries Science Center. And just 4 years later, that same population was listed as endangered under the Endangered Species Act, based in large part on our work. Over the 14 years since, with a lot of help from various collaborators, we've identified threats to the population, determined that the false killer whale population has been declining, and tried to identify solutions to halt the decline, both for the endangered main Hawaiian Islands population and for the open ocean population, which has high levels of bycatch in the offshore longline fishery. We also spend a lot of time focusing on outreach and education, raising awareness of these poorly known species and conservation issues, working with ocean users to try to share information on what we have learned and what needs to be done both to understand and protect false killer whales and other species. But in 2026, our work is in jeopardy. We have a small team in the office and another small field team, and we're having to cut back. Our work has largely relied on government grants over the years, and with the reduction in funding for science in the US in the last year and a half, our grants have dried up. We want to continue these studies and our educational efforts, but unless we get additional support, that won't happen. For anyone who supports our work, if you can afford to make a donation, we need your help, or if you know of foundations or organizations that might be willing to support research and education efforts related to the endangered false killer whales in Hawaii and some of the other poorly known species, we need to hear from you. We do have funding to continue some field work, and we have a project starting the end of this month. So if you want to keep track of what we're up to, check out our website and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Cascadia Research is a 501c3 nonprofit research and education organization, and donations are tax deductible in the US to the extent allowable by law.